All right, guys. Today we are going to be reacting to feminist co-part about men caring about their body count. Let's jump in.
Should be fair. It shouldn't have to matter.
So he should have to date her?
What if she's no longer promiscuous too?
Exactly.
Like they both had a value change.
That's what I'm trying to say. What if they both had the same value
He could
change?
still not want to date her because of her past.
That would be hypocritical.
No, it wouldn't be hypocritical.
It is
How is it
hypocritical. Because they're going through the same situation, but he's
So?
expecting...
Wait, so, hold on.
So hang on, I just want to make sure I got this right. If my 5-year-old wants to smoke and says, Dad, I want to smoke, and I say, you can't smoke, am I a hypocrite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hypocrisy to you?
If you said you
if-
can't smoke,
So if a really fat person's on a treadmill and looks over at another really fat person and says, hey, if you lose weight, it would be really good for you, that person's a hypocrite.
Yes.
Yeah, that's not what hypocrisy means.
hypocrisy
hypocrisy-
is showing
hypocrisy-
value.
That's a different situation, though. We're talking about if we're in the same situation, if we're the same age, we have the same body count. Why should it matter if my body count is the same as yours?
Wait.
That's not the same as hypocrisy.
Wait.
So there's nothing hypocritical
like the two
about
fat
me
people
having
are
the exact
different.
same situation as you, and then saying my preference still, even though I'm in the same situation as you, is that I have a woman with a lower body count. That's not hypocritical.
I got this really easily here, really simple. My current state of affairs, I have a penis. Is it hypocritical for me to not want to date somebody with a penis?
Didn't you say you would take
How is
that
that
guy
even-
entrance?
Don't
that just a
bring that up,
preference?
okay? Is it hypocritical? My current status is as somebody who is in possession of a penis. Whoa, that sounded weird. Okay.
You're just going down the
Am
whole
I a hypocrite?
Just like going way
No,
off
but
right
am I
now.
a hypocrite for not wanting to date somebody who has a penis?
No,
because
but those are totally
biologically,
different.
that's not how you're wired.
Well, men and women are different, but even then, it's not hypocrisy.
Yeah, hypocrisy, the idea of hypocrisy is that you're pretending something. So it's pretending to have a value which you don't have. So if you actually have a high body count, but you have a value that having a high body count is bad, so therefore other people shouldn't have a high body count, you're not being a hypocrite.
Andrew,
That's not
wait,
how is that
hypocrisy.
not-
I understand. It's like when people
Andrew, can I ask you a
when,
question?
when people went to prison and then they did a lot of bad things, now they're telling other people, hey, I'm in prison, this is my life, this is not good for you guys. I think that's what he means.
Would this be
What's that?
Andrew, let me ask you a question. Would this be hypocrisy? A guy says that he doesn't want to sleep with women who have blonde hair, but then he sleeps with women who have blonde hair. Would that be hypocrisy?
Yeah, because now he's pretending that he has a value he doesn't have. So hypocrisy, the idea behind hypocrisy is that you're pretending.
Oh,
a
very
value,
disrespectful.
You're pretending a value forward.
How disrespectful they are. This is, guys, and this is on purpose. They're making sure that Andrew and Brian listen to this, guys.
So hypocrisy is that you're pretending a value.
See?
You're pretending a value forward. So
Okay.
I wish you would really stop speaking Spanish in the back. It's very
Guys,
distracting.
guys.
It's not Telemundo TV. ICE will be here soon. So anyway, just real quick, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Relax. I'm just trying to say like the crosstalk's super distracting. So anyway,
I told you. I told you guys that was a chest test right there. You see, he picked up on it. And look at they did not expect that. They did not expect him putting a stop to that behavior. They didn't expect
Right,
it.
you're pretending some set of values. So hypocrisy would be the act of pretending to have beliefs or qualities that you don't actually have. So for instance, I could be a person who murdered and then say, look, you shouldn't murder, right? I do have the value that you shouldn't murder even if I had murdered. That's not hypocrisy. People use it incorrectly all the time.
Okay, wait. For my, sorry.
Oxcatso donated $200.
Yo, Kat, thank you so much.
Your past is part of you. Body count matters. 304 apologists are a key. Cope harder.
Yo, Kat. W's in the chat for Kat. She's part of our Discord. Thank you, Kat. Really appreciate it. Thank you for the TTS. Here, how about a couple clarifying questions? Let's say there's
donating.
a woman who is not a professional athlete, but she wants to date a guy who is a professional athlete.
She's not smiling. Huh? You see that, guys? You see that? It's not that Myron Gaines and Fresh and Fit are a-holes. It's because it works, guys. This is what happens. Now they're thinking about how to test him again. But look at this. See? They did not like that.
Is she a hypocrite?
It would be hypocritical if she wasn't in some semblance of physical good shape, I guess.
Yeah.
Like some type of physical.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, I don't think
That would
If
make her
she-
hypocritical.
If you're valuing a physical attribute like physical fitness, but
Did
you're
I say
not
that? I
displaying.
said professional athlete. So that comes with, it's not just your physical looks. That comes with status, comes with money.
Okay, well then maybe not that explicitly, but I guess more so if we were going to talk about promiscuity as a value, like if you value virtue but you're acting in your life promiscuously, you can't expect to date someone that is also has that value of virtue. If you're not, does that make sense? You're verbalizing a value but you're acting differently. So if you ask that person you're going to date to have that
That's
value.
incorrect. What if your value is men have a high body count, that's fine, but women have a high body count, that's not fine. That's my value. I'm not pretending anything.
Those are conflicting values. If your value is
How
virtue.
are they conflicting? Where's the conflict?
Well, because if you value virtue, it should matter for both people.
Well, it's not because of value
See,
virtue. Perhaps
again, it's a way of what? Hiding female nature. Guys that have a high body counts are more attracted to those that don't have. They don't want to admit that, so they want to go with the both egalitarian argument.
just a preference. My preference is that women have a low body count. Don't care if men do. I'm not pretending anything. There's no pretense there. So since I'm not pretending anything, I'm not faking anything. I'm telling you exactly what my preference is. Where's the hypocrisy?
Well, preferences, I would say, are different than values. So you would have to ask, like, why do you care about this specific thing?
Well, I don't think that absent you putting all of your values on like a deity or an unchanging standard, then all of your values just come down to preferences anyway. So if they're changeable, meaning they're changeable, if your morals are changeable morals, then they just come down to preferences, right? So it's all just what you prefer, what you don't prefer. So
then why wouldn't that be her preference if she's not promiscuous anymore?
Yeah, it wouldn't matter if I said my value structure was, I don't care if men have a high body count. I do care if women have a high body count. That's my actual value. What is the hypocrisy?
So if a woman had a high body count but wanted a virgin man, is she not a hypocrite either? Is that just a preference?
If that's her actual value, yes.
Wait, how about this?
There's no actual hypocrisy there unless you're pretending something. So now if you said nobody should have a high body count while you were racking your own body count up, yeah, that would be hypocrisy, right? Because now you have expressed what the value is and you're pretending. It's clear that you're pretending. So that would be hypocrisy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what it's one person versus the general population.
Right.
Yeah. So what about this? We were talking about like who should pay on a date, for example. If a woman wants a man to pay for the first date, is she a hypocrite if she's not willing to pay for the first date?
A little bit.
How would that make a woman a hypocrite?
I think if you're similar, like how he was just saying, if you're speaking generally, that's a little hypocritical. But if she's saying that's how she specifically wants to move in her dating relationship, then that's a preference. But if you said that as a general statement, that is hypocritical.
So if she made a general statement saying men, not just for me, but men in general should pay for first dates, but she's not willing to pay for first dates, that makes her a hypocrite?
Yeah, if you're saying that like a man should and a woman shouldn't, like there's not really a good enough reason.
Okay, so men should not do anything and women should not do anything.
I don't think
Even
anyone
though
has an obligation.
earlier you said men should be chivalrous.
Oh my god, nobody's gonna win this fucking argument.
Lady.
It's not
I've already
about
won it, but
Hey, lady, you already got checked. You shouldn't even jump into the conversation. You already got checked in. You're trying to build yourself up after that defeat. Just stay there. This back and forth is very important, guys. Again, these back and forths are important for one reason only. You have to kill these ideas right there and there. Right there and there. Because maybe in the future, you're not going to have that opportunity as a debater. Let's Andrew Wilson is, and Brian is getting into that position, maybe in the future you're never gonna have the time to kill those ideas. Now is the time.
It's not about you don't. It's about you should do it out of.
Because you're a man?
No, because no, it's not about being a man. It's about providing. How do I word this? Because I value treating other people how I would want to be treated. That's how I would move through my personal life. So it's not about.
So there's perfect reciprocity and asymmetry in like everything you do when it comes to like dating.
Well, no, because I can acknowledge areas in which I'm hypocritical, and I will just say like, this is an area in which I'm being delusional. You can either comply to the delusion or not. But I also would comply to other people's delusions if, like, the bow thing, little delusional, but if it makes you happy, I don't care.
No, that's I don't
Actually,
think
that's not delusional at all, bro. Bowing, not delusional. That's actually that's a bare minimum, guys.
It's not delusional, and I'll tell you why. First off, a girl who's actually likes you, she'll do that shit instantly. Like, if
Yeah,
she
but it's
really
still
if she
delusional.
actually, how's it delusional?
Well, because why are you
Zero
doing it?
respect,
Why are those
bro.
other cultures
Yo,
doing
there's
it?
zero respect for the Western man. Zero.
Why do most people have people bow? There's usually a cultural relevance to it, right? But you're doing it because
Lady, I
it makes
can
you feel a
guarantee you,
certain
you
way.
go to any of these countries, you go to China, in Japan, Korea, even Saudi Arabia, they tell you to bow, you bow. Don't come with this BS. You go there, you bow. If you don't bow, you know the consequences. You see what I'm saying? You go. They tell you when you go to these places, you have to respect their culture. They tell you to bow, you have to bow, right? Unless you're an a-hole. You think that she's gonna go to Japan, Korea, a lot of these places, and then they tell her you have to bow, and she will go with this feminist stuff and not bow? Okay, yeah, good luck with that. In Saudi Arabia, good luck with that. They have zero respect for the Western man. Zero.
Hey.
What do you mean?
I mean, it doesn't make. I mean, it makes you feel good, so you ask your girlfriend to do that, right?
Well, she just does it. You know, I don't even need to ask her. She just does that shit. But I don't understand
I'm like, that's
your
weird.
position really. Like, how's it Delulu?
A little.
Okay. I wouldn't expect the guy to pay for me on the first date just because of how I live my lifestyle, but I'm not going to go on a second date with someone who doesn't pay for the first date. I don't
okay, so then
expect it. I don't
wait.
deserve it, but does that make sense?
No,
Like,
So you do
don't.
expect it then?
Yeah, you're expecting it.
if you want to date me, I do kind of expect it.
You've
Well, or not
literally you've
expect-
just contradicted
well,
yourself.
Okay, but I guess the difference is entitlement. I wouldn't be mad or like, oh my gosh, he didn't pay. If they didn't pay, I would just say, okay, this isn't the relationship for me. This isn't the relationship dynamic for me. But that would only apply to the first date, because then I wouldn't mind going 50-50 because it's
So just
more
to be
about
clear,
taking initiative.
So you don't expect men to pay for the first date, but that would be the end. So you do expect.
It depends on if there's a lot of other really great qualities. That wouldn't be a
There you go. She just got caught up. She just got caught in her own contradiction. Let's see how she get out of this one.
deal breaker, but like
You
small
literally
things-
hold on. Don't walk back your position. Your position was there would not be a second date if he doesn't pay for the first. You literally just said that. Don't walk back your own position.
There's traditional things that if a man didn't do that, I would not go on a second date with them.
So you
but
expect them to pay for the date.
not necessarily date, but I not pay for the date because I also have a job. But like I expect him to hold the door open for me and pick
Okay,
up
do you
heavier
hold the door?
things.
Do you hold the door open for men?
Well, no, but
Oh,
that's,
you're a hypocrite.
yeah.
No, but I don't think you're a hypocrite. But like using your own framework, you would
Yeah.
consider yourself a hypocrite because.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, lady,
I'm
nah.
hypocritical in that context.
How about this? I'm trying to think. I want my future girlfriend, wife, whatever. Well, I'm not getting married. That's another conversation. I want her to.
I just feel like there's different like social.
Hold on.
Yeah,
hold on.
shut up, lady.
I want her to.
You're not the center of attention, so you just want to be this is what happened when they lose attention, guys. Attention is like an energy, right? They can feel it. And in between females, if they agree who's the most pretty one, she's okay getting the attention. Now, if that attention energy shifts to another woman, in my opinion, they get like her. See? But she's not getting that attention. So she's the girl in the red, she's breaking the code. The girl with the glasses telling her, "You're breaking the code. I'm the one that's supposed to get the attention." But this panel is just full of, golly, man. Even the most conservative woman is like, bro, like, how can you be the most conservative woman in this panel? You still be a feminist. I just don't get it. I just don't get it, guys.
Carry our future child. Am I a hypocrite for myself being unwilling to? This is actually a dog shit argument. Am I a hypocrite? I don't know. That's maybe dog shit. That's maybe a dog shit. I don't know. It just came to my head.
It's interesting because she admits.
Yeah, humans
that
can be hypocritical and fallible. You just have to find the people that.
I don't think. Look.
I don't think you're just making an argument. She's trying to. I don't know. Whatever. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. We'll see you in the next one.